Hi everyone, welcome to a Quick 5 episode 3. This first clip has been sent in by one of my viewers and it's from CycleGaz on X. Gaz is travelling at a good pace, he's easily keeping up with the flow of the traffic and this learner vehicle in front. And we're going to be watching the vehicle from behind that starts to overtake. And it's utterly pointless. And this is what Gaz complains about. At this point Gaz should have just slowed down slightly and just dropped in behind. What he does just keeps him in risk for longer.
Where do you expect me to go? Don't you bloody overtake only when it's safe to do so?
And I agree totally. Like I said, this overtake was absolutely pointless. But after Gaz complains about an utterly pointless overtake, he then decides to get his own back by doing one himself, which is very high in risk. The audio's trimmed for swearing. Gaz gave the driver of the Mercedes no prior warning he was going to do that. He can't have observed properly because there was a vehicle coming the other way. And if he did observe properly, it was an absolute ridiculous decision to be that close to an oncoming car without even giving them any prior warning. And look where it's got him. Potentially 5 seconds further up the road. It's good to see the driver of the Mercedes has now got some common sense and just tucked in behind. Two poor road users battling for the same space again, unfortunately. This clip follows on perfectly from the previous one, because it's a similar scenario but it's dealt with properly. It's the red Fiesta coming up behind that's going to perform the pointless overtake. Again, my viewer's keeping a good pace. The warning signs say the road narrows and there's a double bend, and there's slow on the road, but here comes the overtake. But my viewer doesn't battle against it. They continue to ride safely, and even minimising risk. They've altered their position and are now riding in primary, which stops people potentially overtaking. And even though the red Fiesta in front is probably now holding up my viewer, this is a different type of rider. They're not going to seek vengeance and they're not going to perform a dangerous overtake. And this type of riding is an example to many. If you want to point out bad drivers, this is how to do it. I've had this clip sent in to me for a little while now, and I know it's appeared in different places on social media before, but this is my take. There was absolutely nothing that the cyclist could have done. Actually, both of the road users involved in this collision were very lucky. Both fell very near to traffic. Have a look again at 10% speed. The rider of the bike was lucky to fall to the left side. You imagine if they'd been on the saddle at this point. A potentially life-changing situation caused fully by the scooter rider. I've again had this clip for quite a while, and I'd like to say a massive thanks to all my viewers for sending in these clips. I will get round to using most of them. My viewers approaching Leicester bus station. What's going to be happening here, do you really think? Quite often you can use intelligent prediction to work out potential problems before you even get there. Let's see whether this clip pans out how you would expect. Red brake lights are on everywhere, that means there's potential problems everywhere. And being in a pocket of space gives you options. So I think I would have stayed in this space behind the Silver Astra. What if someone opened a door on one of these vehicles to the right? And now the Silver Astra is signalling right. There was no need for the horn. But there was no need for the overtake either, especially if you're now going to pick up a position on the left side. The pointless battle for shareable space continues. Now, to finish, we've got two proper road users. The cyclist takes up a positive position to say to the lorry driver, "I need this space," and the lorry driver went, "Sound, you can have it." Road users without ego are the best road users. Keep safe everyone. I'll see you soon.